Actually, no, I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
I'll just turn the camera around. So here with Dr. Edgell and Dr. Lee. Should it just be Dr. Robert Edgell, Dr. Lee? How do you guys want to be introduced?
The doctors.
The doctors. I'm here with the doctors from SUNY IT and have been wonderful supporters of what we're doing at Think, but also you guys are doing a mini maker fair. And no one knows what a mini maker fair is, so why don't you tell us?
Wow. Well, mini maker fairs they're celebrations of the creative spirit. They're where people who like to do things, who like to make things, who like to create things, they get together, they show off what they do, they share what they do, they come up with new ideas. They're just sort of mashups of all sorts of different, art and technology, people who want to do things with their hands or their minds.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's, to that point, it's people who tinker.
Mm-hmm.
You go out into the garage and you put things together, and maybe it's artistic, maybe it's technological, maybe it's a little bit of both. I think that's the kind of people that ought to come be a part of this.
Yeah.
So who, I guess in your mind then, who is a maker? Who qualifies as a maker? You said tinkering, arts. I mean, are arts people makers?
Especially if it's interesting.
Yeah.
We're looking for creativity. Yeah, right. If you do a craft, but that craft is done in an unusual way or has something very unique about it, that's making. That's making.
Because I think a lot of people think about making, they immediately think of like 3D printer, Arduino, but it kind of goes beyond that, right?
Yeah.
So why did you guys decide to do an official maker fair or mini maker fair? Because that is the brand, right? That's like the TED of maker fairs.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons we did is because we discovered that, there's a lot of making in the Mohawk Valley, but it's done in isolation and people don't know the other people who are doing it. There's people who want to learn how to do it, but they don't know where to start. And so mini maker fairs are really efforts to sort of make this public, to bring it out into the open, to show people what is possible, to inspire people. And that's really why we wanted to do it. And so we told people we're doing it, and people got really excited. And it's just sort of that the momentum's just taken off from there.
Cool. Another to that point was about a year and a half ago, Dr. Lee organized a wonderful little meeting of some students and some people in the community that we had found had an interest in making and DIYing. And one of the things they said to us was that we don't know who each other is. We don't know how to find or connect with each other. Yeah. And I think that was part of the idea then, was to say that if we could find means, and this is only one means, right? There are other means as well. But if we could find means to bring people together here, they might help each other, give each other kind of support, share, learn from each other. These are the kind of things that we're looking to do.
So what if I'm not a maker? This is open to everybody, right?
Absolutely.
What is the format? Is it like a trade show? Are there exhibits? How do you envision this being set up?
Think of a really messy science fair. I mean, noisy, hopefully messy.
With some artists thrown in.
I mean, it's just going to be people who we're hoping it will be a lot of interactive sort of activities. There's going to be programming for young makers, so they'll be making, paper rockets or something like that and launching them. There are going to be other kinds of interactive activities that we're sort of working on. And so if people are not makers but are interested in it, or they're sort of want to figure out how they can get involved or what they're capable of doing or what other people can teach them to do, this is the perfect opportunity.
Awesome.
Yeah, it really is. There are two big groups that are going to come to this. One is the people that already kind of do some form of making and they want to explain and educate others, and they're open and they want others to learn from them. And then there's just everybody else who kind of wants to get into something like this, right? Who wants to see it and learn about it. So both groups are welcomed and encouraged to show up and be a part of it.
If I'm a maker and I'm interested in sharing or exhibiting, what do I do? Is there a place that I can go to contact you guys?
Yeah, our website is Maker Faire Mohawk Valley. Our website is makerfairmohawkvalley.com.
Okay.
There's a very simple application form. It's like 3 questions, and then what do you need? You need Wi-Fi, do you need electrical, do you need a fire extinguisher? So we encourage anyone who's interested, who sort of about exhibiting to send in an application, and we'd love to see those applications.
And do it soon, right?
Yeah.
Sooner is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So do it soon.
Absolutely.
Date and time of the Mini Maker Faire.
April 16th, that's a Saturday. It's on the SUNY Polytechnic campus. It'll be running from noon to 4 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for sharing. This is awesome. I'm really stoked that you guys are doing
Ryan,
this.
thank
Mohawk
you.
Valley.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.